get money. Yeah.
We on this get money. 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 Okay, they on this get money. My baby, I keep them covered. Look at bitches like they done. My whole crew get money. I'm in church, you know I'm standing. Niggas see me in the streets, they running. Bitch on the block, you better not run. Wash it down just for fun. Hold on, twin, let me in. I'm a DJ on the spin. 100 blocks and left in. I'm a catch some in and friend. Broke that nigga, keep on talking. I might throw a couple honey. Put a 50 on the head. You might catch that nigga dead.
100 Glocks and FNNs. Okay. So here we have, we got some YNs getting money, man. We got some YNs getting money. I guess this is the mom right here. She took her son, her niece, and his friends to the studio to make a song for his birthday. Now, to me, the whole action of it, I don't have a problem with that. It's just the content of the music, man. They rapping about catching bodies, messing with little hoes, just stuff that's kind of gonna be, they're young impressionable kids. They shouldn't be rapping about that stuff, but they just rapping about the same thing they hear rappers rap about in the music they listen to. So that shows that they're not listening to the most positive music, which as her as a mom, she gotta be aware of that. She gotta be aware of that, because they talking really crazy in these songs. Like, I know it's supposed to be fun, but like, it's this can look bad, in hindsight. Get a couple years go by, and some of these little boys, they are in gangs, or dying of gun violence, or going to jail, getting locked up for committing crimes, because that's the type of stuff that they're rapping about in this song. To me, I wouldn't let my kid go to the studio and do that. I don't care if it's your birthday. If you're gonna make a song, that shit it better have some more positive lyrics. That's what I'll say. Like, we don't gotta be like young niggas getting money. Like, let's say we some young men getting money, and let's talk about what we do on the football field and things like that. The smallest one, man, he the one came in, said he got 100 Glocks and FNNs. This one right here, he like, hey man, he definitely gonna be a problem when he get older. Hopefully it's just music. Hopefully it's just music. I think this the niece. Like I said, it's definitely just some family fun. It's his birthday. He sound like he rapped before, right? It don't sound like it's his first time. It don't really sound like it's none of their first time. But growing up as like black kids, it's just something we do. Or you don't even got to be just a black kid. Like, if you're a kid that's into hip hop, you grow up freestyling with your friends. And I say, like, all of us would have loved it for our parents to have taken us to the studio and believed in our dreams, if that's his dream. I don't know if that's what he wants to do, if he's just having fun, but he's definitely doing good on the football field. Hopefully his grades are good as well. Hopefully his father is in the picture. He got some type of strong male role models in his life, because this can be dicey, accepting this type of behavior. The content of the music, like I said, is just not the most positive thing for him to be doing, right? It's not the most positive thing for him to be doing, because a lot of these kids, they rap like this and they really feel like they built like that, and like they really from the streets. Obviously, even if you are from the streets, your mom got some money. She got some money. She got you playing sports. You don't look broke. She's taking you to the studio. This song probably took a few hours, so this probably took a few hours of studio time for them to make, to be honest. Maybe not, it's kind of simple, but I'm guessing to get all their verses down and stuff like that. But like I said, I don't mind the idea. I think parents should definitely put their kids in creative stuff, but you just got to be aware of what type of vibes and what type of content they actually are creating, because this could definitely take them down a bad road. They were getting a lot of negative comments about this. People saying like they shouldn't be doing this. People saying like this, like basically bringing up the conversation about single moms being the reason why a lot of kids are getting in trouble, getting into things they shouldn't be into, whether it's gangs, drugs, senseless violence and things like that. But you know, this is just one clip. We can't really assume all of that just from this one video, but there are certain things we can assume from the content of his video, that he doesn't have that strong father figure. Because if I was this young when my dad was alive and I was this young, if I was rapping like this, I probably would be getting my ass beat. Let's just say that I probably would be getting my ass beat, just for the lyrics, not the fact that I wanted to make music, but the lyrics talking about I got guns, drugs, talking about kicking a woman out, and you know, kind of like sexually explicit things in the lyrics. I don't know, man. I don't know. And then calling myself a young nigga getting money, you know, yeah. That wouldn't have flew in my house growing up. But like I said, a lot of these parents, you know, they want to be the kid's friend. They really don't want to be a parent. You know, they want to be the kid's friend. They let them do stuff that is a little bit too grown for what they should be doing. These guys no older than 12, right? No older than like 11, 12 years old, which is, you know, they should be focused on the sports, man. Focus on the sports. I see the kid, he already got 2 rings. He already got 2 championships. So he's definitely doing good on the field. You know, I don't know if he won the rings. You know, he could have just been part of the team. You know, some people join sports teams for the jersey. So we don't really know about that. But hey, man, he in the stew spitting fire. What y'all think about this, man? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, love y'all. I'm out.